Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
Canelo exposed by Bivol proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of Canelo exposed by Bivol's subscribers. Now, listen, man. There's more to life than Andre. There's more to life than Canelo, and there's even more to life than David Benavidez when you talk about the super middleweight division. Now, David Morrell Jr. H Money, if you're out there, shout out to you. David Morrell Jr. All right, aggressive Cuban southpaw. You know, done a good amount in his like 6 or 7 fights so far. You know, he hasn't had a ton of fights. He's only pushing about 6-0, 5 knockouts. He beat Lennox Allen to win a version of the WBA belt. He knocked out Alontes Fox. He knocked out Mario Caceres in 1 round following a win over Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. So, decent wins for David Morrell. And, you know, David Morrell Jr. is sick of it. He's sick of the propaganda. He's sick of everyone saying that, you know, David Benavidez is, as Mike Tyson would eloquently say, the Mexican monster. You know, everybody thinks that David Benavidez is this monster. And truthfully speaking, David Morrell Jr. isn't seeing what the rest of the world sees when it comes to David Benavidez. So here's what he had to say in regards to David Benavidez. And I quote, "I look at someone like David Benavidez who claims to be avoided, but you never hear him mention my name. He speaks as though he's this boogeyman of the division. Well, fight me and let's find out. He's chasing a fight with Canelo, but I know I'll give him a beatdown that he will never forget." So, ooh, tough talk from the aggressive southpaw Cuban. You know what? Look, Canelo Alvarez, you know, we already know what happened. Dimitri Bivol exposed him, as, you know, this channel has made it very clear with the name change, the temporary name change. He's been exposed by Bivol. He ain't on Bivol's level. He's trying to figure out what the fuck he's going to do with his boxing career. So that ship has sunk for the time being. You know, Andre got injured preparing for the Zach Parker fight. And so he'll probably be out for a little bit of time. So, really, David Benavidez don't got a whole lot of options unless he's going to fight, Caleb Plant or wait for Jamal Charlo, who doesn't really seem like coming up. I like this fight. You know, a lot of people sit here and say that, you know, it may be a little bit too early for Morrell, but a lot of people are high on Morrell. And a lot of people view Morrell as one of those top guys in that weight class already. And look, if you claim to be this monster, right, and I know Benavidez has a fight signed, so he's got to win his fight against David Lemieux come May 21st. Morrell's got to win his fight against Calvin Henderson come June 4th on the Stephen Fulton, Danny Ramon undercard. But just so long as they both take care of business and do what they got to do, this, to me, would be like one of the ideal fights to make because Benavidez don't have a lot of options. Benavidez needs a big fight. This guy, Morrell, has already proven a lot in his short time in the professional ranks. I like this fight because, you know, the reality is that you can't have guys like Benavidez or anybody in boxing running their mouths claiming to be this big thing when they got a guy on the same promotional company as them calling them out. So first and foremost, it's a pretty easy fight to make because it's PBC, and I think it's a fight that Benavidez should want. You know, Benavidez really believes that, you know, as he would say, you know, everyone, you know, guys, like everybody's scared to fight me. They're all fucking pussies. They don't want to fight me. Wants to feel my power, my speed. You know, the way he talks. I'm butchering his my David Benavidez impression, but you get what I'm saying. Like, he talks a good game, Benavidez. But when push comes to shove, like, you got this guy Morrell calling him out. You know, let's see if all parties involved from the Morrell side of things really want to make this fight, or if it's just him blowing smoke. Because look, Morrell, whether it be now or 3 or 4 fights from now, Morrell's a tough out for anybody in the division. He's gonna be one. You know, he's young, he's tall, he's rangy, he's southpaw, he can box, he can punch, he can move. He's got a lot of tools that really would give anybody fits, and I don't see why we can't start looking at this as a potential fight. You know, whether it comes now or a couple fights, I think Morrell is good enough to win a world title by his 10th fight. He's got 6 fights now. So listen, maybe 7 fights is a bit premature and he needs more experience, but if the guy's asking for it, give him what he's looking for. You know, he then went on by saying this, and this is from David Morrell. He said, I quote, "I'll fight Benavidez anytime, anywhere, but will he fight me? That is a question the fans want to know, myself included. Now the world knows who I want most. Let's see who the real boogeyman is. Come to Papa, David. Boo." You know, that's a quote. But Yeah, man. So he's testing the gangster. He's testing the gangster of El Bandera Roja, Benavidez, and this is a fight, you know, that I think is looking more realistic when you look at this juncture in time, the current landscape. You know, Canelo is pushing for a rematch with Bivol. He's trying to get his get back because he got schooled and exposed by Bivol. So, you know, let him take care of that. Nobody knows what the fuck's going on with Andrade because Andrade was post-fight at 168 for the interim belt against Zach Parker. And as you can see, he got an injury in camp. He re-aggravated a shoulder injury from a couple years ago. He's going to need surgery. That's going to take a couple months. So the division is free. The division is free. And if there was ever a time for this fight to happen, I'm looking at it being in the third or fourth quarter of the year, just with the way everything is. You know, so look, don't rule it out. People may say that Morrell is too inexperienced. I don't think so. He's fought some good veterans so far. He's knocked out good veterans, and he really seems eager to prove himself. So you know what? I like his ambition. I would like to see this fight, and I say PBC make it happen. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. David Morrell proclaims that he will give David Benavidez a beating that he will never ever forget. And I ain't really heard nobody talk like that to Dave Benavidez. So I like the way he's coming, and I want to see the fight. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Who do you favor between the pair of them? You know, Benavidez, Morrell, if they were to fight in the latter part of this year. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.